let us learn fraction. Before learning fraction, let us see what is the definition of fraction. A fraction is a part of a whole. So if you have a whole anything, if you have a whole thing, then if you divide it into equal parts, then it comes under fraction. So if you have one orange, that is whole or a complete orange, and if I divide it, so this is part of the whole, but you have to remember that the parts must be equal. So these are known as fraction. There is a friend, suppose this is the first friend, and he is having 2 oranges. If another friend will join him, he will definitely give 1, and it is very easy. So both of them is having 1 whole orange. But in case the first friend is having only 1 orange, then what to do now? We have to divide it. Now the first person can give something to the second person, or first friend can give a portion of the orange to the second person. So what he can do, he can divide it. So division can be done this way, where both the parts looks really identical or same. But in case if the division is not equal, so the friend who will be getting the more portion will be very much happy, right? So fraction is dividing the whole item into equal parts. It may be 2 equal parts, it may be 3 parts, but all the 3 parts must be equal. It may be 4 parts, it may be 5 parts, but you have to remember that the parts have to be same. Now let us write the fraction, the fractional part in mathematical term. So we have a part of the orange, and now I want to write that part in mathematical form. Definitely that part that this first friend is having, he have to divide the orange in equal half. After that, one piece is this one. This part represents the 1/2. Okay, after dividing into 2 parts, 1 part is taken by the first friend. So let me write in mathematical form. So because I have to divide, so I am giving the division symbol here, and I have divided this into 2 equal parts, so I have to write 2. If I divide it into 4 equal parts, then I will be writing, instead of 2, in place of 2 I will be writing 4. But because I have divided into 2 parts, so I am writing 2, and out of 2, 1 part is there with the first friend, so that is why only 1 part is there, so I will be writing 1. In case after dividing into 2 parts, 2 part the first friend is taking, then in that case, in place of 1, I will be writing 2. Let us understand this with some example. You can see there is a rectangular block which is divided in some pieces, and there is a circle which is also divided into equal parts. Okay, so let us write for the rectangle first. So clearly you can see in the rectangle is divided to some pieces. So you see the rectangle is divided into 7 equal parts. So let me write it into fraction. So I will be writing 7 here, and out of that only 3 parts is colored. Okay, so you can see 3 parts are colored with a different color blue. So 3 parts, I will be writing 3 in the numerator. So 7 will be coming in the denominator because I have divided the rectangle in 7 pieces, and after that, out of this 7 part, 3 part I am taking and coloring it. Or you can see, or you can clearly identify that only 3 parts are here colorful. Let us consider the circle. Here we have 8 parts, so let me write it in fraction. So 8 will come in the denominator, and because only one part I have colored, so I'll be writing 1 here. Let us understand with some more example. Here you see this is a square uh, this is a square size box. Let's take, and it is divided into uh, 4 parts, and out of which 3 parts are colored with orange. So now we have 4 parts, and out of 4 parts only 3 part is colored in orange. So it will be 3 by 4. Now let us take this square blocks. You can see square blocks. Basically it is a big square block, and I have divided into 9 equal parts. So division symbol 9 I will be writing because I have divided into 9 equal parts, and out of 9 how many parts I have colored? 3. Let us take this example. This is again a rectangle block. In this rectangular block, 21 parts. If you see, we have done 21 parts, and out of which, if I count red block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 blocks are red in color. So this is how we will be writing fraction in mathematical form. I hope it is clear to you. Keep watching, and in the next video we will be learning fractional addition.